Rich Bulldog has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Rich Bulldog.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
No balls and 1 strike.
Welcome to the stream, age 24. Thanks for joining.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Seager is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Another classic Giants-Dodgers matchup. This one looks like it'll be down to the wire, all tied in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Slurve in there, strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Gomez is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Jason Sato, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard hit ball to second. McDaniel scoops it up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Giants down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Tony Cingrani will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to fight as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Johnny Cueto claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carter Capps records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.
On the losing streak.
That boy, good job.
Alrighty then. That's the end for Bulldog. So you're retired. See what kind of contract they're gonna give.
An early winter check-in. The player is offered advice on contract matters.
You offer 1 year contract for 1.1 million. MLB rotation. That's what's up. Shit, no more relief pitching. I'll accept that offer. Simple off season. That's the regular season. No preseason nonsense. Bullpen.
Got a boy, good job.
The story. What's the proposal?
Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds.
So move from
fastball 95 to 98.
being a relief pitcher
Great
to being
curveball and a terrific
rotation.
changeup. This guy is the real deal.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Patterson will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik. He went deep in the contest last night.
I don't know why they always show.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Last season's
Hit
number,
on the
like
ground
the
out to
first
short.
month of the
Simeon's
season.
there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. It remains 1. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Bulldog. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
His bat is terrible.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs. and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And really, he's going to
now
strike
the 0-2
out.
pitch.
Oh, no,
Popped
he
up.
hit it.
Panic over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Shift.
The windup and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
That misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Aquino sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Cutter.
Giants are still searching for their first hit
Only
of the
for
ball
all
game.
the balls up high. All the
Now
pitches up
fastball
high.
swung on and missed, and that is
He
out
really
number
knows
3.
what he's doing
Make
back
it
there.
9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants nothing. Ready for another chance?
Yeah,
Rich
bingo.
Bulldog. He singled his last time up.
You need to change up.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Curveball.
1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And
oh, God.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I didn't even see that. That ball.
Popped him up. Farmer is there. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Jason Sato. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. To 1 and 2 now.
I'm surprised he doesn't pull a couple muzzles when he swings that bat.
The 1-2.
The way he's standing.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Joe Penn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that's going to be high. 2 and 2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aquino is right there. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Giants down in. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that
every
0
time they
in
say
the hit
that,
column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Friggin' hits. I hate that when they talk about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off.
Thought he was going to miss that one.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from AT&T Park right after this.
I got MotoGP downloading right now. MotoGP 18.
Digging in to try it again. Brendan Drury will get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
To go.
We're moving through the middle of this ball
Hopefully
game
by the
right
time
now.
I'm
They
done
want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. The 1-1. Back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And that's the first out.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought he almost
When a guy in the
made it.
mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Miguel Gomez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Coming up to bat again.
Ready once again, Rich. Bulldog, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Got struck out the last time.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richard McDaniel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Bulldog leads off first with 1 away. Back up the middle and deflects off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 1-2.
Punched out again.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Penn. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Mookie Betts.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Aquino is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Jason Sato. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. That baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
He wasn't expecting it to curve back over the plate. That's right.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Verdugo.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside. Just missed with a breaking ball.
How the hell?
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
Going inside that much.
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Pick that bat up.
Digging in once again, Buster Posey. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. McDaniel moving to his right, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants down in order, still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Rich Bulldog.
Rich Bulldog.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh.
Slider down low for a strike.
Slider down low.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fouled away.
Late on that one.
And a swing and a miss here. And the first two
I
are dispatched to begin the night.
Wow.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez,
Yeah,
I mean, that
he definitely
fastball
blew
was
that
way
shit
behind
by,
him when the
man.
swing
By the
came
time
through the
this
zone.
swing,
I
that
have
ball
to
was
think he was
past.
looking for something off speed. And
Holy turd.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time.
They throw that ball better.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
2-2-2.
And with his team just needing outs at this point, he'll opt not to try for the double play, and he'll take the sure out at first. Marco Piedra will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Up around the face. Piedra stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now, a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Here's Mookie Betts. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Stamina's energy is low. It's in the yellow.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Drury on third with 2 out. 2-1 now to Mookie. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit.
Didn't give up a hit. The motherfucker didn't get the out. He didn't throw the ball right.
And enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
4-0 the score tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Bulldog gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
It was close to getting a no-hitter, man. If that guy had thrown the ball right to first base, it definitely would have did it. Oh, excuse me.
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable
Got your
performance.
first big league. What? Shut out, man. You are becoming a real threat out there. I guess I am. I'm getting there, Skip.
A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
Kudos. Kudos from the coach.
That boy, great job.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Oh, thanks. Pitcher is batting at 500. It's crazy. Not that it's gonna last, but
about as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Rich Bulldog, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Totally dominant in his last start. Turned in a complete game, one hitter. We'll see if he's got something similar in store in this one.
Now at the plate, Mark Schnell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Miami, first baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club is the interplay here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and that nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taking all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Ready now for the Marlins. Andres Diaz. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Bulldog, a 22-year-old. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
The 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
And that Dodgers are going to change it. Turner is gone.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's not at third anymore.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Blown away as he misses again. 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Set to get his day started, James Bowles, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No.
The Marlins pitcher is doing good,
Next
I guess,
for the Dodgers,
get a hit against
Bulldog,
him.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Schnell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He froze him on the fastball there. Mark Schnell goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. In now, Domingo Moya. And he puts it on the ground to second. McDaniel fields it cleanly. Throw on to first,
swing.
2 gone.
Was it a swing
Here's
bunt?
Nolan
What the hell was
Arenado.
that?
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aquino is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first. Digging in to try it again. Rich Bulldog.
21, Rich Bulldog.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit to
Oh,
short.
right there.
Ranges to his right.
Hit it right there.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
The shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Andres Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andres Diaz.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding in, Lewis Brinson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Verdugo waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Buxton is gone too as well. Buxton usually is in center field.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Lucroy, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses spur of ball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Popped him up. Sano has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3. Leading off the inning, Travis Jankowski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here's a pop-up now, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Stepping up to the plate, James Bowles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Patterson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Andrew Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47.
Ball one. Jankowski takes his lead at third with one away. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Stevenson stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was taken in the second round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out front
that really wasn't
and just
aggressive
rips it
swing.
down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Bulldog. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be taken in by
that
the
was
third
the
baseman for the
shittiest hit
second out.
I've ever seen, man.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready for another shot now. Andres Diaz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bellinger near the first base bag. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
It's strange you stand all the way over there. Meanwhile, the ball is going to the opposite side.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here comes another 0-2. Line towards center field. Verdugo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. James Bowles. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
And his reaction. He can move his ass off the mound.
Ready for another chance. Rich Bulldog. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's
Is he going to get it? Oh, damn it. I thought that was going to be a home run.
Range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center
that
for
was
the first
He
down.
put a charge in that hit swing, man. Wow.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Patrick Williamson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The count now is 2-2.
I know we're getting tired.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third.
Throw the damn ball. What you
Throw on
waiting
to
for?
first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mark Schnell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Domingo Moya. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Up high in the air. Sano waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rich, Bulldog.
Get his 2nd win.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. And I'm going to go play some MotoGP. So have a good night. Thank you, guys. Later.